Hi everybody, this is a bit of a rant as opposed to a vlog, so if you don't like rants, then go away. Generally when I play video games, especially Zelda games, I like to go for 100% because then I've experienced everything this game has to offer. But I'm also the kind of guy who's kind of weird, like if I have a choice between the good decision and the bad decision in a video game, I like to choose the good decision. And eventually I really thought about something, and that thing was that Legend of Zelda widely is considered to have a split timeline starting from Ocarina of Time because of the time travel involved. So if we're to believe that a split timeline forms every time time travel happens within the context of the Legend of Zelda universe, that means every time I return to the first day in Majora's Mask, everybody who is in Termina dies. There's another reality where they die. And when I really thought about that, the fact that I'm just creating more lives to be destroyed, I didn't want to go for 100% completion in Majora's Mask anymore. I just wanted to finish the game so that I could stop the moon from falling and not have to create like 6 alternate timelines where everybody's dead. Even if Termina wasn't gonna die every time that I went back in time, I'm still recreating another reality whereupon the suffering of everybody is happening twice. And so this kind of got me thinking, if we ever do invent time travel, would it be right to use it? I mean, because even like one time travel trip doubles all suffering that has ever happened after the point that you've traveled to. Now instead of like 12 million people dying in the Holocaust, 24 million people died in the Holocaust, because now there's 2 realities where that happened. And this got me thinking more about the moral code of anything. But that thought process was really long and stupid and confusing, so I'm not going to explain that. But I will explain something else that I thought about really deeply, and that is thoughts. I kind of have this theory that you don't really choose any thoughts, and that's kind of a depressing way to view things, but I am not really choosing to view things that way. That's just what I think, and I can't get the thought out of my head. And that's not a unique thing to me. I've heard a lot of people say like, I'm trying not to think about it, but I just keep thinking about it. Or more commonly, oh, I have this song stuck in my head. And that kind of got me thinking, maybe we really can't get any thoughts out of our head. And the only thing that really makes us consider something stuck in our head as opposed to our usual thoughts that we really don't have any control over is that these thoughts stay in our head for a while when we don't want them to. A lot of times people say, do you think being gay is a choice? And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't see why that's a good question, because it's not a bad thing, so why are you asking this of all things? Second of all, no, and neither is anything else you do.